boy, pre-season or not, looking a bit shaky. Oh, boy. Anyway, welcome back, people. Before we get into it, you know what to do, bro. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. You see it along the bottom. Yeah. That dude with the dreads, he ain't here, but I ain't forgotten. I'm going to do his spill. Road to 500, yeah? You know what you need to do, people. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this. And yeah, let's get into this. Big up Bajan-Bruce, stepping in.
What's happening?
Boy, I know it's only pre-season, but I've got way too many notes for this game, you know? Way too many notes, bro.
Let's get it cracking.
Let's start off with the positive, right? Let's start off with the positive. The first half. I saw ball recoveries when we were attacking. I'm showing pressure when we're losing the ball, quickly trying to jump on teams, trying to keep them penned in. I saw a brilliant goal from Verts, even though he was his normal sort of powder puff self. Rio was great, you know. Inyoni, I'm going to come to in a minute. I don't know, bro. Tell me the positives you can take from that first half.
Fring Pong didn't have a bad game, or bad half, sorry, I should say. He did all right in that half. As you say, yeah, word to Darren, boy. Also, obviously, yeah, Rio was unbelievable. I thought he was good. I really did. But other than that, man, I don't know, man. The manager said something interesting, which is the fact that he said that this group is still a way off from what he wants. So, and it shows really. You know what I mean? They know what he wants, but I don't think they can all display that just yet. So, I'm not overly worried. But it's not nice for that tump up that just happened just now. Jesus Christ.
That was a tump, innit? Like, that can't be happening. Like, pre-season or not, but I don't know. For me, one of the biggest things about that game as a whole was the drop-off in quality in the replacements. And don't get me wrong, we know we're short all over the squad. We know we are. But when you see it over 90 minutes like that, I mean, there's only, 2 or 3 men to come back now. Virgil, McAllister, my man, Allison. There's not many players to come back now. So realistically, that drop-off was just crazy. Before I go into it, yeah, I want to say a big shout out to Soboslai. I'm not his biggest fan, yeah, but if that was his first half audition to play the role of a captain or a vice captain, I appreciated the performance. I thought that he was solid. I thought that he was a good example. I thought he was everywhere as normal, and his quality was okay. He's probably going to get it, but that's just a side note. Talk to me about Inyoni as well before we move on to the negative stuff.
Yeah,
because
he looks nice. He looks nice with it, man. I'll be honest. I don't think he's really put a foot wrong, to be honest with you. Solid performances. But
do you think, bearing in mind we're looking like Jones is gonna leave, and we'll come to him in a bit. Do you think what you've seen from Inyoni this preseason and the bits that we saw last season, has he shown enough that he could be the one to step up and really take that place as sort of the first sub in the midfield and the alternative when people are out of form and there's injuries? Do you think he's shown enough? Because I see him as a progressive ball player. I see him as confident on the ball. I see him as press resistant. A lot of the things that Jones is already, but he just doesn't hold on to it as long as Jones does. What's your thoughts on him?
Do you know what? I think he's good so far. I think it's a big shout for me to say if he could be that guy already, though, like to be the first sub. I don't think I've seen enough. What happens if you then become the guy that has to step in due to injuries and stuff? I don't know if he could carry that kind of pressure. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But yeah, I think he looks nice, but I don't want to jump. But going to Jones, I just didn't. I wanted Jones to stay, but the display after having that captain's armband when he's on the pitch, it just seemed, you know what I mean? After all that drama, do you know what I mean? It was just like the defending was shocking. There was just no thing there whatsoever, man.
Do you know what? I don't like to use this word too much when it comes to players, but he was embarrassing today, you know? He
Mm.
was embarrassing. You're wearing an armband and that's what you're doing. You're floating around, you're giving the ball away as normal. You're not tracking back, you're not tracking your runner. And I'm like, off the back of that performance,
Yeah,
I'm like, go about your business. I was always one of those people that, although I'm not his biggest fan, I don't want anyone to leave because we haven't
yeah,
got numbers. Do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying? He's just a
yeah,
body for me.
yeah,
And I still feel that way, but I'm going to
yeah,
understand how tomorrow, all online, there's going to be a lot of hate for him and there's going to be a lot of like, take the money, let's go.
mm.
The problem we have with that is the way we're moving in the market, we're not really replacing anyone that goes. So if we lose him, we're another body down. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is
Yeah,
why I'm asking about Inyoni because he's already in the building.
yeah, because that's our biggest problem though as well. Is that it's like we get rid of someone, we bring someone in, and now all of a sudden we just brought someone in, but we replaced the one that's gone, but we haven't actually backed it up. So we don't have a squad. This is what
Yeah.
that's telling. You know what? If our manager's got anything about him, that would have been a clever way of showing, hey, working with this, I can do this. But if I've only
Mhm.
got that to work with and I've got this to come with, it's a madness. Because the
Yeah.
drop off is insane. You're seeing man like Harvey Elliott walking around with the bra on, bruv. It's crazy.
Brother,
The Wonder
the
Bra,
brother had a beard belly and a bra. What's going on?
it's
Like,
insane, bro. What is
preseason
going
or not,
on?
I should not be in better shape than a Premier League footballer. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah,
Nah,
but
man.
I'm in my 40s, bruv. What's happening here?
Yeah, I want to see if you're gonna be doing that. Yeah, you got to be looking like you've been training, you've been doing putting the hours and putting the graft in. That looks like you've been going down to the drive-through at McDonald's and just ordering a Big
And
Mac meal,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
You know what I mean? But it's awful. How far off is Biotech? Like, how far off is he? Is he like really
I
far
don't
off?
know. Do you know what? It doesn't matter because he's had no preseason. So he's going to take a while to get into it as well. So
Mm.
he's had no minutes. Jackie's had no minutes. Leone's had no minutes. Do you know what I mean? We got Fring Pong doing the madness, but he's the only right back we got. Yeah.
He'll
Virgil's
break
had no
down. To
minutes.
be honest.
It's, do you know, as much as there's a month to go and we can still have hope while the window's still open, I'm shook. I'm actually fully worried now because the first 11 at its strongest can hold its own. That much is
Mm.
clear. And whether this is preseason or not, I'm sorry, there is an indication of what's to come. And the replacements, yeah, are not gonna be able to keep up that standard.
Yeah,
And
I,
the
I
squad is
mean,
too small, bro.
I mean, no disrespect to people like Chiesa, but Chiesa's still there, and he, bless him, he's trying his he's trying his heart out, innit? Yeah. If you're still in a situation where you've got players like this knocking around, like it's to me, it's just I don't know, man. Where's the intent? Like, where's the whole? All right, that was a bad season. We're gonna put it behind us, and we're gonna try and. I don't expect us to spend mad money. I don't feel like we have to do that. I feel that we can just go out there. There's players that you can bring in and there's players that you can go and grab, like, and say, right, cool, we'll have that in there as a body and this one as a body. We just don't have it. The centre back situation is crazy. I saw something about us talking about having Fring Pong as a centre back. Are you joking me?
That's got to be
It's not.
banner, bro. That's got to be banner. That no way that's true. No way. Surely not. Surely not, bro.
These lot don't surprise me. And you know what is mad? Somehow, some way, we get lucky and we'll pull through this situation with having one centre back and a piece of flipping, I don't know, cling film, and we managed to get over the line. And they'll be like, "Look, see, told you we make it." Gomez breaks down after 8 minutes. Oh my god, man! Seriously, this guy's probably been doing the bogle dance all during the World Cup, and all of a sudden now he's broken, bro. I've had enough, man. I've had
Finished.
enough.
Finished.
Seriously. Oh, anyway.
Nah, bro, speak your truth, bro. Like we're here, innit? We're
Look,
here.
okay, here's some positives for you. For me, I thought Isak looked sharp. I thought Isak showed
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
some bits in there today, and I went, "Yeah, okay, cool. You look like you're up for it at the moment."
Yeah,
I had a couple
yeah,
ones where guys pinged it at him ridiculously, and actually he took it in well, like
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, he looked good, and I don't mind them taking him off when they did because Lord knows, again, when it comes to the forward line, it's a madness for us again. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Brother, you saw our replacement this evening. Chiesa is our replacement striker. Yeah.
Mental.
And that's only if Gakpo isn't there. Remember that. Yeah. So there's no strikers coming in. Let's just forget about that. Yeah. So what you saw today was our backup. That was it. So
Ma-
it's a good thing that Isak got 45 minutes under his belt. His touch was good and he looked sharp. Yeah. Wrap him up in cotton wool. Hopefully he can get
100%.
60 on Sunday and then
Yeah.
we move on again. But yeah, it's a problem, bro. It's a
But
problem.
listen, man, if Chiesa is the answer, what's the question, bruv? Because I don't know what is it. Because I can't I
He's not the
can't put
answer, bro. He's not
the
the
rock
answer.
with this, bro. Huh?
He's not the answer. He's not the answer. He's just a
He's
body,
not,
bro.
bruv. What's the? This is. Oh, mate. Like we're back at this. We're back to where we was after we won the league, and we didn't go and get like other players to back it up and get strikers in. I mean, strikers, sorry,
Yeah,
defenders in. We didn't do it. And what
yeah,
happened? Problems. This season, we're going to go in there now with two centre backs that are new to the league. One coming from a heavy injury. And what are we
mm,
expecting? Virgil to do all the running and mopping up again. Oh, mate, it's insane. It's insane.
yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. Um, I the only kind of positive start on this is that it's happened now. And
Yeah,
to get a thumping like this is not
yeah,
necessarily a bad thing for everybody to see, for
yeah,
everyone to be alert to the problems we have. Not like they didn't already know, but now it's clear. It's
yeah,
super, super clear. This is another Premier League team. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? A mid-table team, all the same,
yeah,
but they
yeah,
gave us a good feeling too. So whatever FSG are trying to do with Barcola, can we
yeah,
please clean it up? Because they're not going to do one deal at a time because they move like fucking snails. Yeah.
yeah.
So let's wrap up this Barcola thing, please. Yeah. And then at least one more signing. And I know I'm asking for a lot here because FSG don't really want to do it. Yeah. But we can't go into this season, yeah, with this group of players. We can't.
Lord have mercy.
Be-
Mm.
bearing in mind, yeah, McAllister might not be coming back. Yeah, Jones might be going. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't afford to lose any more bodies. Yeah, so we need to bring more in. I'm just, I'm just hoping and praying that they ain't stopping at Barcola because he's serious wedge. He's going to be costing 100. Yeah, so we still need a centre back. We're not getting a right back, so forget that. We're not getting a striker. So at the very, very best I'm hoping for is Barcola plus a centre back. That's it.
Do,
And I
do you know
know
what
it's
worries
not
me?
much and we need more, but that's all I can see happening.
What worries me with us, yeah, is I can see something like this happening. Barcola coming in and shotting Gakpo. That's the kind of thing I can see us doing. And all of this is always because we're trying to do the coupon thing. So so that's £100. Okay, I got a £10 coupon, actually a £20 coupon. So if I give you that, it will take this off. That's what we're doing. That's the kind of that's
Right.
the shopping that we're doing, and it winds me up, like, innit? Last season, all we done was replace. It looked great on paper. You see Verts, you see Isak, you're like, whoa. You see Kirkhead, you're like, yo. But actually, all we were doing was just replacing the players that were missing in those positions. We didn't build.
Mm,
We had no
yeah.
squad. When these guys get injured, we're banging trouble. Last
Mm,
season, let's just highlight it. Our right back situation was mental. Bradley broken, Fring Pong broken. We played Curtis, we played Soboslai at right back. Mo had no consistency down that right side. That's a fact. The season before that, he had Trent for how many, and what was he doing? Cool, man.
mm,
Then down the left
mm.
side, it's another thing. What were we doing? We got Simicas and Kirkens this year. Oh, Chalet.
Father God, we're in problems. We are actually in problems. But it's happened. It's happened early enough. We've got a month for the window. Let's
You're
just hope
more
something happens.
optimistic than me, man. That's why I think you're. That's why you're my friend. I keep people like you around me to keep me like, you know what I mean? Dark
The
times.
depression will kick in otherwise, bro. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know, bro. I mean, just quickly going back to the game.
Yes.
Why do you think there was such a second half collapse? Was it just the drop in quality? Was it the fact that both Gravenberg and Jones were horrible when they came on? Um, there was lack of running, there was lack of control, there was lack of awareness. People just running through them and running past them. What was it? Why did it become so bad?
That was my thing. I was just gonna say that the lack of awareness. What I was just gonna say was just slightly phrase it slightly different. Concentration level just dropped off completely.
Mm,
If you just see
mm.
two of those goals were actually the third and fourth were carbon
Carbon
copies of
copy.
each other.
Yeah.
Just man switching off, guys just arriving, bang. It's just like, what are we doing here, man? It was
Mm,
poor, very, very, very poor, man. I just thought that there weren't enough urgency. But you see, those players that are on, what annoys me is that I want to see guys coming on and busting a gut because you need to show them actually you don't need to go spend that P because I'm here. I'm here
mm,
and I want this position. I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing certain players going through the motions, and that's what you
mm.
saw there in the first half. Let's be honest, it was quite comfortable. I was watching that and I was a bit
Yeah,
like, Verts
yeah,
didn't do much in the game, but what I was seeing, I was like, cool, this doesn't look too bad. Like, but
yeah.
yeah, man, they switched off, Sam. Switched off. And we got
You
punished.
know, uh, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, this is the first time we're going to see Iriola on the back foot, and it's pre-season, which is cool. But I want to see how he speaks about a loss like this, and what message he's putting out, and how he's actually going to try and deal with this publicly with the press, and then what he deals with the players. Because the next game's at Anfield. I think it's Monaco we got next week, and we should have a stronger team there. So I want to see what sort of reaction we get, because this is what's supposed to be great about him. He's supposed to be a great coach. Um, so let's see what we can kind of develop from such a bad defeat, because yeah, this is not this is not the starting point we want for the season. We've only got what, 3 weeks left?
I mean, in all fairness, he never was going to have enough time with this group because this group is a group that's coming off the back of a bad season. Whereas when you look
Mm,
at the group that Slot inherited, that group actually fell off towards the end of Jurgen's like final season. They sort of fell off,
mm,
ran out of steam. He's come there, fresh ideas, added a little something, but then we've lost a load of players. And that season, he's thing, then we've struggled. Now with this group, it would be interesting to see how, as you say, Iriola can try and change that. And I'm
mm,
really intrigued. I'm optimistic. How do we how will he set out going forward in the sense that we'll be playing Champions League, we'll be obviously in the league itself. These things are things that at Bournemouth you didn't have to worry about.
mm,
At Liverpool you do. It's massive. Our club, our expectations are through the roof. How much time
mm.
does he get? But in those few games, I don't want to take it away from him. I've seen some stuff against Sunderland and stuff. I
Yeah.
was like, interesting. I liked what I was seeing. So I just don't know what it was today come second half, where that set of players were with that hunger. Because there's still enough guys on the pitch that should be, able to the senior players to say, look, come on, step it up. And but when you got a
Yeah.
man that's arguing about captain's armband and he's switching off, what are we doing? And I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of Curtis. If you're watching it, hey Curtis, if you're watching this, I'm a big fan. So don't get upset with me, but come on. We need you, lad. You're the scouse lad in
Yeah.
the team, man.
Yeah. I think he's on his way out, bro. I mean, let me ask you before we wrap it up, bro. Sell or keep Curtis Jones?
I really want to keep him. I really do. But I don't know. I think his head has gone. I think he just
Mm,
wants he wants a fresh start somewhere else. That's the
mm,
problem. And with that being the case, I think we would have to let him go. But I want to keep him. I want to keep him because I think he's good enough. I want to keep him because I think he's a good enough player he's very versatile. He can play right back for us and do well. You can
Mm.
play him in other positions. At the moment, we lose him. Who are we going to get in to do that? We got the young lad there, but can that young lad carry it? Because Curtis is a very confident player, and
Mm.
even if he like does that nonsense where he turns on the ball and does things in tricky in dumb areas, he's still got the guts to do it. Like in it, I don't know about this other you. He looks every time I've seen him, he doesn't really do anything like wild, but he does the right stuff. But there's no
Yeah,
real pressure. But
I
can
like him. I like him.
he's good, but can what I'm saying is week in, week out. This is what we're asking, Sam.
Totally
Week in,
different
week
question.
out,
Yeah,
can you get that tune? I don't know.
yeah.
But
Boy,
yeah, I want
time
him to
will tell.
stay. But I think he's made his mind up to go. So
Mm. Time will tell, man. In the next coming days, I'm sure we'll see some movement one way or the other. Boy, peeps, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Socials are going along the
please.
bottom right now. Um, from a downbeat Anfield South, we'll be back. We'll be back. We're gonna put out some more content. But yeah, over and out, peeps. Thanks for watching. Peace.